They're both booster seats, and booster seats indeed are different, as Cindy said, because car seats, per se, they restrain the child in the seat itself, whereas a booster seat is making the seat belt fit properly. So once parents understand the difference between a child restraint that's restraining the child in the vehicle and a booster seat that's making the seat belt fit the child properly, usually they can come on board with the idea that the child needs to stay longer. And the difference between the two booster seats, being the low back booster and the high back booster, can be a big difference in each vehicle. If your vehicle has a seat that's straight across the back and there's no headrest behind the child, you would need the high back booster to provide that head neck support. Whereas with the low back booster, that can remain on the seat. It's somewhat more discreet for those older kiddos that might have concerns about being in an infant baby seat type of deal. But it also, if there's a head support behind the child, that does provide the same effect as making the seatbelt fit properly.
Okay, now I asked a question. I've also seen ones with the side impact protection. Do you recommend those?
Those wings on the side.
Yeah.
You know, we don't recommend one car seat over another. It's what's going to fit best, what's going to fit the child, fit in the vehicle, and the parents and child are going to use consistently each and every time. If the child is comfortable with that side impact protection on each side and the parents, and it fits well in the vehicle, great. Any of these car seats, either of these two or the car seat with the side impact protection, is all meeting New Hampshire law.
Adding things to it is those products are not regulated or tested by anybody, and they can really change what's supposed to happen in a crash and how the child fits into the car seat, such as a different padded thing that goes under the baby, a headrest, pads on the handle, toys on the handle. All of those things change the fit, even to the point of using a large puffy snowsuit in the wintertime. That can really affect the fit of the baby and can make the harness straps quite loose. So what we look for is the snugness of fit of the baby to the car seat and the tightness of the fit of the base to the vehicle seat. Manufacturers indicate that the base should not move more than 1 inch from side to side. And so a lot of folks don't quite get it tight enough, and we encourage parents to have it checked by a car seat technician, which we have available at Concord Hospital and in various police and fire departments that are local to you.
What else do you see in the future for this trail?
Well, this is, as I said, this is the beginning. We'll start here. We don't know where we're going after this, but eventually this is our objective, from city line to city line. So I'll just quickly take you to the north from here. From here, we'll probably go somewhere through the downtown area. The exact alignment through here hasn't been determined yet, because it could be along the river where it's very wet. It could go through downtown. It could follow a railroad grade if we get authority from Pan Am. So from here, it connects. This is where the Pierce Manse is, and we have a couple of alternatives. There's an abandoned railroad corridor here that has some challenges. There's an active rail corridor. But we'll be going through here. This is the Department of Correction property. We've talked to the Department of Correction about going through there. We'd like to be alongside the river. From there, we go through Morono Park, which is currently a city-developed park, and it has basically a gravel road that could be developed into a paved trail. From there, across 2nd Street, still on the west side of the river, and it follows the Fish and Game path that's owned by the state, by the Fish and Game Department. Crosses the brand new Sewell's Falls Bridge over to behind the Concord Monitor property, and from there it goes. Hopefully, it'll go through the on the bluff up above the river behind the Concord Monitor, where there's land being developed, and there may be a street built in the future. So from there, it connects up about a half a mile north of the Concord City line in Bosquen. It'll connect up with the existing Northern Rail Trail. They're not quite to that point yet, but they're almost there. About 1 more year of grants, and they'll be right there waiting for us to hook up with them.
Excellent.
I'm the Greenway girl. Do you like to run? Do you like to bike or go hiking? Well, guess what? When the Greenway Trail is done, you will be able to walk the Greenway Trail along the river, and pretty soon you'll be able to walk this bike trail all through New Hampshire. I can't wait to see you there.